InkDifferent Studio. Pick up your brush today.
Welcome to the InkDifferent Studio. This is Fiona. I would like to also welcome you to our Chinese calligraphy course, a captivating journey into one of the most ancient and respected forms of artistic expression. Chinese calligraphy is not just an art. It is profound cultural heritage, recognized globally for its artistic and historical value. This course will offer you an opportunity to delve into the elegance and depth of Chinese calligraphy, exploring its unique blend of written language and visual art. But this is not all. Chinese calligraphy is renowned for its therapeutic benefits, enhancing calmness, reducing stress, and improving mindfulness through the rhythmic motion in brush movements. These benefits make it not only a cultural exploration, but also a practice in mindfulness and personal tranquility. Our course will feature the classic Chinese text, the 1,000-character classic, 千字文. This text is not only a cornerstone for Chinese calligraphy training, but also a rich source of history and philosophy, making it perfect for both beginners and seasoned enthusiasts. The 千字文, translated as the 1,000-character classic, is a unique Chinese poem used as the premier for teaching Chinese characters to children. It is renowned for its ingenious composition, wherein none of its 1,000 characters are repeated. Composed by Zhou Xingsi during the Southern and Northern Dynasty, around the 6th century, the text is not just a linguistic tool, but also a collection of moral and philosophical teachings. The 1,000-character classic has been used traditionally in Confucian teaching, providing a fundamental literacy resource that also encapsulates essential elements of Chinese culture and wisdom. Each line consists of 4 characters, with the lines grouped into sections for easier memorization. The content covers a wide range of topics, from the basics of the cosmos and the natural world to the principles of human conduct as the fundamental of statecraft. This text not only helps in learning Chinese characters, but also in appreciating the depth and breadth of Chinese literary tradition and cultural values. It has been an important educational text in China and other Eastern Asian countries, influenced by classical Chinese culture. Join us as we trace the strokes of history and artistry in our journey. Whether you're looking to broaden your artistic skills or immerse yourself in cultural heritage, this course promises to be both educational and enriching. Also, do not forget to follow this channel for our regular course updates. In our first session, you will find a more detailed explanation of the required material. Please refer to that for additional information. If you're in need of art supplies, feel free to visit my shop. I personally curate each product with care, ensuring that they meet high-quality standards. Rest assured, I only endorse the items that I wholeheartedly stand behind, drawing from my extensive art training and experiences since the age of 5. So, if you require such supplies, please consider supporting me. With your help, I will be able to create more comprehensive and improved courses in the future. You can find the shop link in the description below. Today we're going to continue with the learning and writing of the 1,000-character classic. What are the new characters of today? Let's go find out. The character 菜 means vegetable or dish. First appeared in the seal script, this character was composed of the 草 on top, representing plant or grass, and 菜 on the bottom, which combined the element of a hand and mu, which means tree or wood, depicting the action of picking something from a plant or tree. The character 菜 originally depicted plants that are gathered or picked, which naturally led to the meaning of vegetable or edible plant. Over time, 菜 came to represent not only vegetables, but also the idea of dishes or meals in a broader sense, reflecting its importance in Chinese cuisine.
It has a top-bottom structure. The character 重 means heavy, weight, or important. The character 重 first appeared in the Oracle bone script. In the Oracle bone script and early bronze script, the character shape resembled a person bent over, struggling to carry a large, heavy object on their back. The object was tied up, looking like a bundle, and the person appeared to be walking with difficulty, indicating the weight of what they are carrying. This pictograph resembled the concept of heaviness. In bronze script, there were multiple ways to write the character 重. One version had the character 东 on the right and the 人 person radical on the left, symbolizing that the bag was heavy. Another version had a vertical structure, where the 人 radical is on top and the 东 below. This design simplified the person and the bag into a single, unified form. After the spring and autumn period, the 土 earth radical was added at the bottom. Based on the bronze script, the character evolved into its form in the small seal script, clerical script, and later into the regular script that we use today. Over time, the original human figure and bag shape were completely lost, resulting in the modern character 重. This is a stand-alone character. The character 芥 generally refers to mustard or mustard greens, and can also be used metaphorically to mean something small or insignificant. The character 芥 first appeared in the Warring State period, bronze script. In the bronze and seal script forms, the upper part 草 resembles grass, while the lower part 芥 looks like a person wearing armor. 芥 is a phonetic Semitic compound character. Its original meaning is mustard greens, with 草 indicating that it is a plant, and 芥 serving as the phonetic component. 芥 also carries the meaning of armor, suggesting that the stem of mustard greens is as thick as armor. Since mustard greens are particularly tough grass, the meaning of 芥 extended to mean grass in general, specifically referring to small grass. This idea of small grass further metaphorically extended to signifying small or insignificant things, such as the word 仙芥, meaning tiny or trivial matters. This character has a top-bottom structure. The character 姜 means ginger. The traditional form of the character 姜 is 姜. Before the simplification of Chinese characters, they were two entirely different characters. The structure of the character 姜 in Oracle bone script consists of yang, sheep, on top, and woman, 女, at the bottom, resembling a woman wearing sheep horns. The bronze script continued this pattern, also depicting a woman adorned with sheep headpiece. In Qin Dynasty seal script, the character was standardized with yang on top and woman at the bottom. The clerical script in the Han Dynasty followed the same structure as the Qin seal script, but with more squared forms. The Oracle bone script shows that the left side represents a sheep's head, and the right side depicts a woman, indicating that the tribe held sheep in high regard as their favorite animal. The depiction of a woman adorned with sheep horns in Oracle bone script suggests that women in this tribe used sheep horns as decorations to enhance their beauty, signifying the tribe's deep affection for sheep. The reverence for sheep was so profound that the sheep's head became an object of tribal worship. The structure of the Oracle bone script indicates that in ancient matriarchal societies, this practice of women adorning themselves with sheep horns was a concrete manifestation of the tribal's worship of sheep. The character 姜 is a phonetic Semitic compound character. The top part, 草, is a Semitic element indicating its relation to plants, while 姜 is a phonetic element that suggests the pronunciation of the character. Jiang originally referred to a type of herbal plant commonly known as ginger, which has a spicy underground stem used as seasoning and in medicine. The character 姜 was later simplified to 姜, a case of homophonic borrowing. Around the Eastern Han Dynasty, the phenomenon of 姜 replacing 姜already began to emerge. This character has a top-bottom structure. In summary, Cai means vegetables or a dish. This character refers to vegetables in general, which are an important part of Chinese cuisine. Zhong is important, valued, heavy. In this context, zhong means that something is considered important or valuable. Jie means mustard greens or mustard seeds. Mustard greens are a common and valued vegetable in Chinese cuisine, known for their pungent flavor. Jiang, ginger. Ginger is a highly valued spice in Chinese cuisine, used for its flavor and medicinal properties. In the context of the 1,000-character classic, the phrase 菜重芥姜 highlights the importance of certain vegetables and spices in Chinese culinary tradition. Mustard greens, 芥, and ginger, 姜, have been prized ingredients in Chinese cooking for centuries, not only for their flavors but also for their health benefits. Mustard greens are also known for their sharp, peppery taste and are often used in stir-fries, soups, and pickles. Ginger is a cornerstone of Chinese cooking, widely used for its spicy flavor and its ability to warm the body. It's also valued in traditional Chinese medicine. The sentence suggests that among vegetables, mustard greens and ginger are particularly valued, indicating their significant role in both the diet and cultural practices of ancient China. The phrase underscores the importance of mustard greens and ginger in Chinese cuisine and culture. It reflects the high esteem in which these ingredients were held, both for their culinary uses and for their health-related properties. In the 1,000-character classic, this line serves to teach not only the characters themselves, but also to impart knowledge of cultural values related to food and nutrition. Now, let's explore how these characters are written in the 3 scripts. I'll start by practicing with you on the water writing cloth, and then I'll demonstrate using ink and raw rice paper.
As we wrap up our session, I hope you found it enjoyable and insightful. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to share your thoughts, don't hesitate to leave me a message. If you find this session informative, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on our future sessions. Discover, learn, and create with us as we bring the best of Chinese culture to the world. Join us at InkDifferent Studio, where art meets heritage. Thank you so much for joining us, and until next time.
For more information, check us out at inkdifferentstudio.com.